Welcome back, mighty friends, to the show that will never end until the Father's appointed time upon the earth. This is Brother TC of the Elijah Ministries, coming at you live from just outside the gate, upon the mountain that looks across the whole earth. The living word today came after we went and laid down living water for all the songbirds in the field. We gave our grain offering and our thankfulness for our feathered friends upon the wire as they sang the Father's heart back to us in great delight. You're not going to believe what happened next, mighty friends. The Father said, the dreams of, all my dreams come true. I'll be spending time with you. Oh, I love you more today than yesterday, but not as much as tomorrow. I love you more today than yesterday. Oh, ye the remnant, I call to you, mighty kings upon the earth, priests of heaven, ye inside upon the earth, ye mighty men of valor, some never knowing they were one. We've come forth to turn you on, yea, that you can be groovy upon the earth, yea, at the living word, the Father's word, yea, the infinite mind of Pi, yea, the Father's mind in the sun, radiating upon the earth, magnificent in the garden. Yea, yea, mighty friends. Let's go to Hebrew Pi, shall we? And let's look up at the top. And let's go to the latter rain. And, the latter rain came on Pi Day this year, on 3/14. So if you go there, you'll see the soundtrack from the movie Pi. And if you've been following our broadcast since we've been at the gate, yea, as the cloud settles upon the mountain, and the booming thunder begins to come forth, yea, and the peals of mighty thunder, yea, upon the earth, yea, look at the darkness in the clouds, yea, it's not dark from the night, it's dark with mystery in the day. Yea, where those of the light can see the mystery of heaven being unfolded before their eyes. Today's living word, that you would not ever doubt the Father's word upon the earth. Yea, it comes from 2 Samuel chapter 24. Yea, get your Bible and be ready for some more. Come on now, be groovy. Let's make some honey.
12:45. Restate my assumptions.
Oh, 2 Samuel 24. Yeah, open everlasting moments. Yeah, let's go into it evermore. Yeah, come on.
One, mathematics is the language of nature.
Wings upon the eagles. Yeah, let us take flight. Soar upon the wings of eagles. The census taken. Now, again the anger of Mighty Yahovah burned against Israel, and it incited David against them to say, go number Israel and Yehudah. Yeah, burn it into your mind. The king said to Joab, the commander of the army, who was with him, go about now through all the tribes of Israel, from Dan to Beersheba, and register the people, that I may know the number of the people. But Joab said to the king, now may Mighty Yahovah your God add to the people 100 times as many as they are, while the eyes of my Lord the King still see. But why does my Lord the King delight in such things? Nevertheless, the king's word prevailed against Joab and against the commanders of the army. So Joab and the commanders of the army went out from the presence of the king to register the people of Israel. Yea, they crossed the Jordan and camped in Ariar on the right side of the city that is in the middle of the valley of Gad and toward Yazir. Then they came to Gilead and to the land of Tatehidhuki. And they came to Danjan and around to Sidon, and came to the fortress of Tyre, and to all the cities of the Hivites and of the Canaanites. And they went out to the south of Judah, to Bathsheba. Mighty Father, faithful and true, everlasting moments inside of each and every one of you. And came to the fortress, yea, of Tyre, and to all the cities of the Hivites and of the Canaanites, and they went out to the south of Yehudah, to Bathsheba. So when they had gone about through the whole land, they came to Jerusalem at the end of 9 months and 20 days. 9 and 20. And Joab gave the number of the registration of the people to the king. And there were in Israel 800,000 valiant men who drew the mighty sword. And the men of Yehudah were 500,000 men.
Everything around us can be represented and understood through numbers.
Now David's heart was troubled. David's heart troubled him after he had numbered the people. So David said to Mighty Yahovah, I have sinned greatly in what I have done. But now, O Mighty Yahovah, please take away the iniquity of your servant, for I have acted very foolishly. When David arose in the morning, the word of Mighty Yahovah came to the prophet Gad, David's seer, saying, Go and speak to David. Thus Mighty Yahovah says, I am offering you 3 things. Choose for yourself one of them, which I will do to you. So Gad came to David and told him and said to him, Shall 7 years of famine come to you in your land? Or will you flee 3 months before your foes while they pursue you? Or shall there be 3 days pestilence in your land? Now consider and see what answer I shall return to him who sent me. And David said to Gad, I am in great distress. Let us now fall into the hand of mighty Yahovah, for his mercies are great. But do not let me fall into the hand of a man. Psalms 51 and 1. For all the kings and the priests upon the earth that search the matter out.
3. If you graph the numbers of any system, patterns emerge.
Pestilence sent. So mighty Yahovah sent a pestilence upon Israel from the morning until the appointed time, and 70,000 men of the people from Dan to Beersheba died. When the angel stretched out his hand toward Jerusalem to destroy it, mighty Yahovah relented from the calamity and said to the angel who destroyed the people, it is enough. Now relax your hand. And the angel of mighty Yahovah was by the threshing floor of Araunah the Jebusite. Exodus 32 and 14. Then David spoke to mighty Yahovah when he saw the angel who was striking down the people, and said, behold, it is I who have sinned, and it is I who have done wrong. But these sheep, what have they done? Please let your hand be against me and against my father's house. David builds an altar. So Gad came to David that day and said to him, go up, erect an altar to mighty Yahovah on the threshing floor of Araunah the Jebusite. David went up according to the word of Gad, just as mighty Yahovah had commanded. Araunah looked down and saw the king and his servants crossing over toward him. And Araunu went out and bowed his face to the ground before the king. And Araunu said, "Why has my lord the king come to his servant?" And David said, "To buy the threshing floor from you, in order to build an altar to Mariahovah, that the plague may be held back from the people." Araunah said to David, "Let my lord the king take and offer up what is good in his sight. Look, the oxen for the burnt offering, the threshing sledges, and the yokes of the oxen for the wood. Everything, O king, Araunah gives to the king." And Araunah said to the king, "May mighty Yahovah your God accept you." Ezekiel 20, 40, and 41. Yeah, hallelujah, Yahovah, to the kings and priests upon the earth. However, the king said to Araunah, "No, but I will surely buy it from you for a price, for I will not offer burnt offerings to mighty Yahovah my God, which cost me nothing." So David bought the threshing floor and the oxen for 50 shekels of silver. I'm coming for you, mighty one of Israel. Looking through the split window of your mind, he sees the evil upon your heart. Yeah, that nature of our fathers that needs to be wiped upon the lambskin as it's removed forevermore. Men of honor and everlasting upon the earth, radiant and magnificent, humble servants of him that created all. David built there an altar to mighty Yahovah and offered burnt offerings and peace offerings. Thus, mighty Yahovah was moved by prayer for the land, and the plague was held back from Israel. Yea, mighty friends, the dream catcher revealed upon the hearts, yea, like the Shunammite woman this very day, the mystery of heaven on the earth. Yea, behold, the kingdom of heaven has come near you this day. What do you see through your crystal palace? Yea, what's on the wire of your window? Yea, when you wave your right hand into the glory of the Father above, what waves back into your heart. Yeah, when you dance and sing with the mighty one of Israel this day. And be groovy, make honey, yeah, as you walk along the narrow way. Straight out of Mystery Babylon, never looking back, for the salt is before us, ye David's mighty hand. Yeah, let us go down with the mason jar full of salt in our hand, and cast it upon the water in the river of everlasting Miracle Valley. Yeah, that all the water would become alive and living once again. Yea, let us plant the peach trees upon the earth. Yeah, let us lay the fertile soil upon the ground. Let us tear down the old pit. Yeah. Let us remove the stones from the pool of Bethesda. Yea, that the mighty men of the valley, yea, those who sanctify and stand with us, builders of mighty things upon the earth, and rebuild the baptismal let the Huachuca City firemen, raise the first flame upon the mason's work that rebuilds the altar for mighty Jehovah. And the sons of David, yet the mystery of the heavens to come forth upon Miracle Valley, that the word of everlasting will be made true. Let us all be forgiven for what we have inherited from our fathers. Let us reach our right hand into the everlasting Father of heaven and walk radiant as valiant men upon the earth, that all evil would tremble at our voice.